Well, guys, I wanted to give you a little short video of that field that I was in, that I found the silvers and all the good stuff. Well, it's also got Indian artifacts. I've showed you some stuff, and I went back. This right here is Indian pottery, of course. This is only about 4 hours worth of hunting. There's all kinds of Indian pottery in that one spot. My friend Mickey told me about it, and I went back, found some. Then me and my wife went back the other day and found a bunch more. This here that you see on the table, I'll try to get a little closer here where you can see some of the patterns. These here there's some rim pieces. That's a piece of it on the rim, it looks like. That's just got some cool design. They're hard to see. Sometimes you got to have a little bit of a shading to see some of the design to appreciate what's on them. I think that's a rim piece there, maybe rim shard. But anyway, and then here is some that are really neat. Mickey said he's never seen these in the Cherokee. These are all Cherokee pottery. We're right here near 10 miles from the Cherokee Indian reservation. But these are kind of a checkered. Some people call them, they thought they were like corncob pottery. But that right there is not, I know that can't be a corncob pattern, and I don't think any of these are rubbed or rolled over with a corncob. They've got some sort of a pattern to stamp these with, which is pretty cool. A lot of these, I don't have very big ones. Now here's some of the nicer, bigger pieces. You can see some design in that. That's a really cool one. These are the bigger pieces that I've got. All these have patterns on them. Some little bit of you can see some swirling or lines or something on them. And then here, I think these are like handles, pieces of handles. They're all rounded, and they all have a different kind of a look inside. Now, there again, I have no idea. I am totally ignorant of Indian pottery and Indian artifacts. So if you guys know more about this stuff and can help me, I sure would appreciate any comments, any help, because I am ignorant about it. One really cool thing, I think, we've done some investigation, and the best we could figure, it doesn't feel, it feels too heavy to be maybe clay. I'm not sure. It feels like a river rock, but it's been worn, you know, I don't think that's natural. You don't very rarely do you find a round one like that natural. But they've worked it. I think that might be the inside of a stick ball. The Cherokees played stick ball. It's a pretty rough sport. It's rougher than rugby nearly, but anyway, and I think they covered the ball like a rock or round clay, and they covered it with hair, and then they covered it with leather, animal leather, deer hide or whatever, and used that as a ball that they used for stick ball. That might be the inside of one. I'm not sure. And this one looks like it's been worked on, but it's rougher on the edges. There again, I'm just guessing. I don't have a clue. I'm not an Indian artifact person. I do have some Arrowheads. That one is an awesome piece. You can see it's worked, and it's got the notch right there. The base is gone and the top's gone. My wife found this one the other day when we were out there. It's the first one she's ever found, and that was a good one. That was a good piece. Of course, it's broke. And then I showed you some of these others in my other videos. That's a really cool one. That's some gray flint. Now, we don't have this native to here. I was told that they got this from Tennessee. They traded for that from Tennessee. Then there's some other points. I think that one's being worked. It's kind of rough and crude and busted up, but I think that's a worked one. I know this one is. This one's definitely been worked from both sides. These have been awesome if it had been whole. That one's been worked. I think it's a rough start to one or something. Maybe it was a tool or something. I'm not sure, but that one, it's been worked on both sides. Then I finally found a whole Indian arrowhead the other day when me and my wife went back. Now this one is odd. I've never seen one like this myself. It's rough. You could see by the outside. I don't know if it's just serrated. I've tried to do some investigation. I don't know if that's just a serrated pattern or what. It's real small. You can see by my hand. It's not very big, but it's that black flint, obsidian stuff. It's an awesome Indian arrowhead. That is awesome. That's the first one we found up there, whole. And then you see pieces here of that black, and then that gray. That is really cool, that gray flint. And these, I don't know, this one looks almost like it's, see the working on the edges? It might have been used as a scraper or something maybe. I'm not sure. But it's got some working right there on the edges. And this one's been worked on that edge right there. You can see. It's a good looking piece. Now there again, let me get some focus in here. It's just a piece of something, but it's been worked. It might have been a piece of Arrowhead at one time. But these are just pieces of smooth pottery. They don't have any design on them, but that's all what we found. Like I said, we found all that and that in about, I'd say about 5.5 hours of hunting in one area. So anyway, if you guys know anything about this stuff and can help me with maybe identifying some of these, this one right here, that gray flint, let me get it focused in there. That gray flint one, that's pretty cool. That's a neat base. And like I said, that gray flint and black flint is not a native to here, but it is. I did find a lot of chips and a lot of pieces. So anyway, if you guys have any way of helping me, I would appreciate any help you can give me. Anyway, we'll get back in the springtime maybe when they re-plow that field and look for some more. Appreciate it, guys. Y'all take care.